Let's start with roll call.
Hi, Commissioners. This is Annie.
Oh, hey, Annie. Good to hear your voice.
I'll go ahead and do that. I have myself, Annie Cathy, Ann Hughes, Brian West, Emmy Bristow, Kyla Lennertz, Melissa Fisher, Emmy Bristow, Violet Plummer, Juanita Vero, MCAT, Juniper Davis. It looks like in 206 we have Commissioner Strohmeyer, Chris Lounsbury, Allison France. I think I saw Carrie Powers walk in. Oh, and there's Josh Slotnick. Am I missing anybody else?
I think you've got us all.
Thank you.
Great. Well, is there any public comment on items not on the agenda? Okay, don't hear any. Chris, compensation board recommendations.
You bet. So every year, commissioners, of course, you participate as well as other elected officials in the compensation board, which is tasked with setting the salaries for elected officials for the next fiscal year. This year, in addition to the commissioners, the county attorney, superintendent of schools, county auditor, and the county clerk of district court, as well as one of the elected justices of the peace participated, as well as our citizen representatives. This year, Steve Johnson was able to attend all the meetings. So what you have before you today is the resolution that lays out the compensation for elected officials for fiscal year 23. It takes into account the uniform base, as well as the work of the compensation board around longevity and any other statutory add-ons or items that they chose to add to elected official salary.
Thanks for your hard work on this, Chris.
Yeah.
Not do it without you.
Multiple meetings and lots of Chris creating spreadsheets and changes.
Getting good.
More changes and then more changes. This is a result of a ton of work, not just this moment right here.
We have great folks. So
You are one of them.
So
I would move that we approve the compensation schedule.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. Big Sky Stewardship Park. Okay, Kyla.
Hi, Commissioners. We had 3 terms expire June 30th, 2022. All of those members had reached their term limit maximum. We had 3 new applicants, Francesca Vital, Katie Gonzalez, and Nathan McLeod. The 3 terms go through June 30th of 2025. So there'd just be a motion to appoint 2 terms. And we have Juniper on the line for her recommendations as well.
Thanks.
Okay, Juniper.
Yeah, thanks, Commissioners. I want to remind you that both Francesca and Katie were applicants that had applied last year. So you interviewed them about a year ago, and I know those interviews aren't as fresh in your minds. But I do want to let you know that last year we did do reference checks on our applicants because we had so many, and it was really hard to wade through all of the applicants. And so we did these reference checks in order to help you make your appointment decision. And both Francesca and Katie had received glowing recommendations. And so although they may not be fresh in your minds at this moment, I can assure you that last year you were very pleased with the whole suite of applicants, including these 2. So this year you did have the chance to interview then Nathan McLeod. And then finally the Michael Harkthorne, the 4th applicant that you did receive, never responded to our attempts to schedule an interview. So again, it's Francesca, Katie, Nathan, and Michael. And with Michael not having been interviewed, I think you could feel very confident in your consideration of the other 3 applicants for the 3 spots that are available.
I know
Thank
Nathan
you.
seemed yesterday.
Yeah, kind of on the edge, but no, he was rock solid.
Really,
So,
really pleasant conversation.
I would move that we appoint Francesca, Katie, and Nathan.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion or comments?
My one comment
Agreed.
is we're
All
really.
in favor? Aye. Oh, sorry.
Well, I did have a comment.
She didn't care.
She didn't care.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, we got to move this. Yeah, no, sorry, go ahead.
Daylight's burning.
Yeah, we've been at this for 4 minutes already. I just wanted to say that we're really fortunate to have such high quality people want to volunteer their expertise to work with Juniper and PTOL. We're just want a moment of gratitude for that.
Yep,
Yes.
well said. Thank you. Okay, any more comments or discussions? Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, our Parks and Trails.
So Parks and Trails, we had 3 terms expire as of June 30th, 2022, and then we have 1 remaining vacancy. It's a second alternate for this board. Jennifer Thompson and Jeff Koch, both regular members, have served terms and are both eligible to continue serving. And Bill Dahlgren did submit resignation to the board. We had 3 new applicants: Scott Roush, Paige Jundick, Jane Plummer, and sorry, I didn't put him on here, but we also have Grant Melton, who had applied previously, also put in his application for this board. So we have 3 terms to fill and then a potential second alternate vacancy to fill as well.
3 terms to fill
Okay.
and an alternate.
Okay,
So I
so
know of the new applicants that we interviewed. A couple of them are outside the city of Missoula, which is always a good thing to have some diversity geographically. And I think those 2 were that certainly for me that rose to the top were Paige and Jane. So I need some clarification. We'd be moving the current alternate up to a regular position?
Juniper, could you kind of say what needs to be done?
There we
Yes.
go.
Absolutely. So Jeff Koch, Jennifer Thompson are both existing members who have asked to be considered for reappointment. And I would suggest we do keep them in their voting position. So that would be one piece. Then we have Jessica Glebke as a first alternate, who has been serving for a year or so. And you could make the decision to move her into the 1 remaining vacant voting seat. And then that would leave a final 2 open alternate seats. And you could then select from 2 of these 4 candidates that we just mentioned. Grant, Jane, Paige, and Scott.
And I think we're leaning more towards a Paige and Jane.
Jane.
Could I say so moved to all you said, except for adding Paige and Jane?
As the
That's
2
it.
alternates?
Yes.
Okay, Jeff and Jennifer reappoint. Lepke becomes the moves to a voting seat, and the 2 alternates are Paige and Jane.
I second that.
Okay. That
Which
was
is
Josh's
exactly what
motion.
Josh was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Appreciate your.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Juniper, thank you so much for
Thank you.
Yeah,
hurting
thanks a
all
ton,
this.
Juniper. And thanks for your help with our meeting yesterday afternoon. I feel like I had to leave in a hurry and didn't properly. Thank you, but I am properly now thanking you.
You're welcome on all counts, and a special thanks to Kyla. She does so much in moving these
Yes,
forward.
agreed,
So much.
agreed.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
We could not do it without her, and I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
as
That's
a
a lot to
positive.
manage.
It is sincere. So thanks.
We have
everyone.
like
Take care.
327 boards, I think.
I don't know how. Thanks, everyone.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, we have a letter of support for the grant for CSKT planning, access to nature for the tribes. This you, Allison?
Well, I thought we were going to have some folks from the tribes joining us, but I don't see Todd.
Oh,
or
I'm
Lisa.
so sorry. Do we see,
Nope.
I don't see them on. Well, so basically, yeah, it's a letter of support for a grant that would help the CSKT tribes with planning around parks and trails. things like that. That's pretty much all I have on.
No, thank you for jumping on this so quickly. I know they were on a tight schedule. Okay.
Thanks a lot for cranking it up.
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, Juanita.
Yes.
Allison does have an important announcement to make.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
We've officially received our certificate of recognition for the Tip of the Spear podcast. That on the public record.
That is on the record, the visual record, yes.
wow.
Nice.
So are we gonna frame this and put it up with the Dolacs?
I think we should, yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll, our
Yes.
appreciation. Yeah, let's frame it and put it up there.
Oh, that is social media gold right there. Take a picture of that.
Yeah.
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 No, I am so impressed. Yeah, well done, and well done, Dave, for even thinking of nominating that. Is that
That
how
was a
this
good
works?
idea.
Like,
2 years in a row, we've won this.
Dave
Yeah.
carries some weight over there at NACO.
yeah, he does.
He does. That's not meant to be a joke.
No, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, congratulations. Thanks for, was it Josh, you and Sarah Bell, like walking down the street?
That
thinking
is
of-
that is how this, and me whining about an issue and Sarah Bell coming up with the solution. So credit goes to Sarah Bell.
I'd
I
forgotten.
just get my credit for whining, but that's what I do every day. So I have a lot to do with it. But Sarah Bell should get some credit. And in
Yeah.
more, there were videos that became
They
podcasts.
did, right, yeah.
Yeah.
We should let
Planted
MCAT
the
know.
seed. Yeah, and actually an MCAT should get a big thanks. We could not do this without their technical support.
Oh, yeah, Ron, thank you.
Yeah, we should definitely get, Ron should get some props.
Yes.
And Joel for
Yeah,
getting Ron.
yes, yes. Okay,
So,
well,
Okay.
oh,
All right.
sorry,
I was just gonna
go ahead.
toss this out. What I talked to you about the other day about us talking some more about podcasting, given the time, which means there's about 45 minutes of scheduled time. You are here, we are here.
Okay.
Could we, if it doesn't fit, it's just totally spur of the moment.
If
Don't
you
worry
want, I
about
think
it.
we did get something on the schedule for next week, but
I was just tossing it out because we're here right now and we have the 45 minutes and then we can make that one go away and that hour would open
Okay.
up. But if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
want to
fine.
do that, I don't want to.
What do you want to talk?
Just,
Do we want to adjourn this thing first?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know what, I didn't know where this was
We're
going.
just talking, some, looking at the suggestions that Dave put out and I put out around, and then kind of creating a sort of, not quite a schedule, but kind of a schedule. These are the things we're gonna look at. The guests we're gonna have, ideas we're gonna talk about over the next few months
Oh,
in
so
the podcast.
this is tip of the spear stuff. This is no longer admin. If
Correct.
we're- Okay,
That
we're gonna adjourn and we'll talk to
you
you
can
guys
just stay
later.
on, Mark. Don't hang up.
I will do that.